terms of Jefferson County as a whole, the three major towns are Shepherdstown, Harpers Ferry, and Charlestown. And each one of those places is pretty rich in history, so there's a lot of history going on, and they're all very gorgeous towns, but I kind of think of Shepherdstown as like the cultural hub of the county. So in terms of not just dining, I think we've got close to 15 restaurants, so a lot of options, everything from, $6 tacos to, much finer dining, but also in terms of arts. So we've got quite a few venues for music. We have the Opera House. Of course, we have the university here, so we've got a lot more arts going on. It's the only town that really has a nightlife. We have quite a few pubs and bars, and we also have the theater festival, which is the Contemporary American Theater Festival, which takes place in July, and that's a huge draw for the town. It brings thousands of people every year, fills up the restaurants and the hotels.
I think what makes Shepherdstown unique specifically is that there's a great sense of community here. And I think that people who live in Shepherdstown or who own businesses in Shepherdstown really love being in Shepherdstown. And I think that makes it somewhat unlike other small towns in the area. There's really a great sense of pride in promoting this town. And I think it's kind of infectious. And we get people in the restaurant all the time who are just visiting, and they instantly want to move here just because they're so enchanted by, how unique and how, just how charming Shepherdstown is. And that's a really cool thing to talk to people about.
I was burglarized, and without fail, without any, outcry from myself of need of help, the community came together and put a benefit on and raised the money that I lost during that burglary. That's community. That's working together and benefiting ourselves to be a stronger human race. And to me, I feel like that's what the world needs more of, is your neighbor again, asking them for sugar and being able to talk to your neighbors and always being there to help your neighbor and for your neighbor to help you. And Shepherdstown is producing that. Shepherdstown produces a community that, again, is very, very hard to find in every small town or city that I have come across. There's been a few, and I've moved through many states, and there's been a few that I have found that work together like Shepherdstown does, and they're out there. And those are the spots to start a small business.